And welcome back to another episode of Modsauce 2 with DragonFu. So, last episode we talked about node bullying. I think one thing I forgot to explain when we were going over this is how this actually reacts, okay? So as you can see, it's got a power of 15, okay? So this is a pretty good charged one, okay? But that's a compound one. This does not work very well with compound aspects, because if I were to grab empty these for everything I need, everything I can, okay, the shield did not go up. The Vitium is still in there and is still giving it a charge. So it's still got a power of 5. So your compound ones, you still have a chance of ruining your nodes, okay? Whereas, if you take, say, this aqua, and I suck her down. Oh, not enough. Not enough. Let's see what we got up here. Perdido, air. Is air one of the big ones? Air is one of the big ones. Let's see if we can get this one to suck down. Oh, see, even at 29, that one's not full. See if we can find something to suck down the rest of this. That's aqua. Oh, I might not have enough to actually show this. Well, maybe this will get it. I should have brought my crafting scepter. It would have sucked this dry. Okay, so I'm at 9. At 9, you have a power of 2 coming out. So, it puts the shield up. So now this will no longer be sucked off of. That node will no longer pull from this node. So that's how that works. Now, as you notice, the compound ones, it doesn't do that. But, so when you're setting this up, if you're doing this in Modsauce 2, highly suggest you make the big nodes when you do this, because they're single nodes. Otherwise, you need to run around and find single nodes, single aspect nodes, like this herba here. Those work the best for this system. Now, granted that eventually, when this works down, it will shield up once all the aspects are low, but like I said, you have a risk of damaging the node. Also, if you're finding that you're running your nodes down too far, or you don't have very big nodes like those 120s up there, if you put crystal clusters around here, it will increase the recharge time for your nodes. Just a little helpful hint there. If you're finding yourself being shielded a lot and it's taking longer, then just put crystal clusters around them and they will recharge. And it has to be the one with all 6 aspects in it. I can't remember where you find those at now, but it's the mixed crystal clusters, the one where you use all 6 to make them, like what we have on our bookshelves in our thumb room. So alright, so we are going to move our node. Okay, before we do that, we need to set something else up. Now, I've already got the advanced node stabilizer set. Give it just a second to come out. And I've already cleaned the room out. This is the room where we're going to put it in. I was thinking about putting it up top where the glob is, the thaumium glob. But I would have to figure out a way of setting it up differently. And try to hide the wires that we have to use. So I'm going to go ahead and just put it down here. So we have our advanced node stabilizer to actually put our node on. But unfortunately, it's a tainted node. So what I'm going to do is put down some ethereal blooms. And I'll probably dress these up later on so these blocks don't look like dirt blocks from the side. So what these ethereal blooms do is they have an 8-block range. And what they're going to do is they're going to fight back the taint, or not even allow the taint to grow. And keep it a pure biome. And they kind of look cool. I like them. Now, to make the ethereal bloom, it's real simple. You just throw a shimmering leaf into your crucible with all those aspects, and then you make one. The taint is the hardest one to find. If you can find a tainted biome, that's great. I think maybe in this one, Exoterra's, no. I was thinking there was a way you can make taint. And it's in alchemy. Yep, here it is. Bottled taint. You just throw some vitum. You need vitum to start with. So you need 16 vitum to make this. So yeah. That's the thing. So alright, so we got that done. Now we need to get our node. Let's jump over there. Oh. Yep, this has kind of become a hostile zone. Let's get this real quick. So this is no longer sucking me in, as you can see. It's already converted over. Ain't nasty stuff. Alright. So we now have our node down here. We're going to grab it. Okay, all done. Now we have a tainted node in our pocket. Alright, we're going to leave the obsidian there. It's not that big a deal. Let's see. Let's head back home. Alright, so what we need to do now is we need to go place it. I'm going the wrong way. Let everything load in here. Come on. Upsy daisy. There we go. Alright, so we're going to set this down. Hey, you guys aren't in the right spot. Why are you guys not in the right spot? Building dirt. Yeah, evidently I can't put things down in the right spot today. Alright, so we're going to put this down. Bam! Look at that. That is big. Now see, it's placing taint down, but this should fight it back. The blooms should take care of them. So we're not going to worry about it too much. If it affects our infusion table upstairs, we'll figure something else out. Because if this becomes a tainted biome underneath here, your infusion altar will stop working. But we are going to energize it. So we need a node transducer and a block of redstone. So simply, oh come on, work with me here. That didn't go where I wanted it to. See, I can't play stuff today. Let's see where we at. We're right there. Alright, so we put a redstone block is going to be above it, and then we put that down. Now what that's going to do is it's going to start energizing it. And as you can see, all the aspects are going down to 0. I'm going to let this run. I'm going to set a couple things up, and then I will be right back to show you the rest of the system, and we're going to get onto autocrafting, and then at the end of the episode we're going to do some stuff, because next episode I want to fight some bosses. I want to see if I can fight the Gaia boss, and I want to go do some exploring in the Thaumcraft dimension and see if we can't get some more goodies. So guys, I will be right back. Alright, we are back. So I set up the relays. Okay, these are how you get your vis from your energized node out into your system for everything you're going to be using. Now, our energized node ended up with 26 ordo, which seems to be what we're using the most of. 30 terra, 30 aqua, 23 ignis, 23 perdido, and 23 air. It's not a real bad node. It's actually pretty decent. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this interface, and as you can see, this is the cover plate. So if I put this down and then put a relay on top of it, puts it clear out here. Why does it put it clear out there? Oh, nope, I don't want it. I want it neutral. Okay, there it is, neutral again. Yeah, you can tune these to specific frequencies. So, like if you're doing, oh, what am I thinking? The furnace, the infernal furnace. You can set these to red, and then ignis will be the only thing that comes from this point on. Will be the only thing, but we don't want ignis. We want neutral on here. And I just went past neutral. Okay, that should be... It's not neutral, that's ordo. There we go, that's neutral. Now something is messed up with this guy. Let's... Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. I know what it is. We need... an ME glass cable, because this does not work. Just like everything else, you can't hook it up to there we go. Now it's on, and it'll simply put this on there. Now it's connected to the system. Now these have a range of 8 blocks. So you can go 8 blocks. Now the reason why I did it like this is because I wanted to set up a couple other things in here. Let me get them out. Oh, you know what? We need to make something really quick. Okay, so now, since my system is connected, why is this not charging? It should be charging. Why are you not charging? Alright, I'll look at that in a second. But we need this guy, which is really simple, except I need to make a vis relay. Need one of these. Sorry guys, I've been trying to stay away from doing the crafting. This relay, and we do have the NEI plugin for Thaumcraft, so that works out great. What was it called? The vis charge. Type in vis here. And then, where are you at? There you are. Alright. Are you serious? I don't have any sticks. I do have sticks. What is going on here? Oh, I need great wood sticks. Okay. We'll just put these all in the system. 2 sticks. Alright. Let's go back to that. Oh, where'd you go? There you are. So small. Alright. So now we've got our recharge station. Now the only reason why we're getting this is because our stabs... Let me up. Thank you. Our stabs cannot be charged in a terminal. I gotta figure out what's going on with that terminal. So we're gonna put this guy right underneath that one. So we'll put the table down, and then we'll put this on top of it. Shift click it on top. Okay, so she's connected now. She's connected directly towards the node. So if I take my wand, not my wand, my staff. What is my staff? Okay. We're going to take our staff and put it in here. Okay, our staff doesn't go in there either. What? Well, that's not working right. I thought you could put stabs in there. I do know, however, that we can take our wand and throw it in there, and now it's going to charge the wand. Now this is slow. This is actually slower than putting it in a terminal. So let me figure out what's going on with that, because it should be charged in the terminal. If it's not charged in the terminal, the next process will not work either. So I will be right back. Alright, so I forgot a part. I forgot to link it. So we're going to shift click with the memory card on the interface. Okay, so we've saved the settings. And then on this guy, we are going to right click. Now it should be linked, and it should be charging our wand. Awesome. So now we have a Thaumium Boss Silverwood Scepter in there, and it should always stay charged. No matter what we're doing for Thaumcraft, for crafting, it should be charged. Okay. Now this is just crafting stuff by hand. Alright. Now, one limitation. One interface per one machine. Okay, so if this interface is attached to our interface, our arcane terminal down there, we cannot use this interface to link to anything else. Well, we're going to grab this one. We're going to run back downstairs, because we have an arcane assembler to put in. Simple as, we're going to break this one right here. And then we're going to take that out. Now we can see down there, I should put a facade on there, actually. Yeah, I really should. Alright, what do we got for facades? I have... Yep, that one right there. And then we need some ME cables. Okay. So, we're simply going to go there, and then bring it up one. Put our cover on it, and then put that there. And it should be linked. As you can see, it's linked there. Alright. So then we'll take our memory card, and then we're going to right click it. Alright, so it's successfully loaded. Now if you see in our Wayla, it's charging up. Okay, and if we right click it, we can see everything's going. Alright, now we can put our gear in here to increase our discount. Alright, now how do we get our auto crafting done? That is simple. We're going to come over here and we're going to put in this guy, knowledge inscriber. Okay, now what this knowledge inscriber does is we are going to put that in there. Okay, now what's something we're going to craft a lot of? Let's say that is really bright. Why is it not showing through the floor? Huh. We can't see that actually outside. Go up here and we can see it plain as day. Oh, it doesn't require the goggles. Alright. So let's say arcane lamps. Alright. Let's go over here. Let's go arcane lamp. Okay. As you guys all know, I love this thing. Okay, so we need daylight sensor, amber block, nitor, and 2 iron. Okay, so nitor, we'll go ahead and craft one of them up. We'll get some amber. Now this is where some auto crafting between the two would go, because you'd auto craft the amber, the daylight, iron. We need 2 of these, and then excuse me, the nitor. Okay, so we're going to come over here and simply go like so. And you hit the save button. Alright, so now it's in there. So we're going to take the knowledge core back out. Clear that all out. We're going to stick the knowledge core in there. Okay, now as you can see, it showed up as arcane lamp in there. Okay, this only holds, what is this, 3, 6, 7, 21 recipes. So you can expand this out or put more of these in. So I mean, it's not that big a deal, and I don't know how much stuff we're actually going to have in there. So if we look in arcane lamp, we can now craft an arcane lamp. But first, we should really make a pattern for amber blocks and throw it in our ME system. So now arcane. Oh, I'll go over here and do it so you guys can see it work. Up, my friend, up. I can't get into my building. Ha. Fail day. Alright, so we're looking at it. Arcane lamp. And start. So fast, didn't even see it. It does show up in here. I know in the past they've had rendering issues with these, but so now we do have our arcane lamp right here. So now I can put more of these around. Definitely need it up here. Yeah. As you can see, I got lights everywhere. Uh-oh, I need to turn this off. I forgot about it the other day. I think that's what's killing me. I don't know if it's the C's factory manager or what it is, but my FPS seems awfully cruddy in this building. But once I get away from it, I'm fine. So I'm not sure what it is that's creating the issue, but that is a thing. But so now, as you can see, this tower's lit up pretty good. I've been having problems with some guys spawning up here, so I might have to put another one up here on the very top to keep that from happening anymore. So anyway, so that's that. We got auto crafting. That is all of auto crafting. That is it. That's the final step. The vis relay, the vis system, the charge node, the arcane assembler, and the knowledge inscriber and the knowledge core. That is it. Now you can put upgrades in here. I'll show you real quick. Acceleration card. Each card decreases crafting time by 25% and increases the power required by 50%. So yeah, if you're doing a lot of crafting in here, yes, I would suggest putting the acceleration cards in here and putting armor in here so you're getting the discount. But if you're not doing a lot of crafting with this, I wouldn't even worry about the acceleration cards. It's really not that slow. So let's see. Let me check on time, because this next part, actually no, we'll set this next part up. I'll get rid of some of this stuff here that we don't need anymore, and I'll show you this next part. Okay, so we got all those foci, right? All these foci in our pouch, except we're missing a couple. Alright, we're going to upgrade them. And we're going to drop this right there. Right below that one. And we're going to take a foci out. I want to do shock first, because I love shock. We're going to drop this in here. Now this works off of the vis network, okay? So we've got frugal, which reduces the activating cost by 10% per level, okay? Or we have potency, which increases the damage, but it also increases yeah, this increases the strength. I thought this also increased the requirements for it too, but it might also too. So, but we're gonna go with potency. Now, see, it says it's gonna cost us some experience. We've got 36 right now, so we can go ahead and hit this. Now, this is gonna go fairly quick. As you can see, the little droplets coming down. See, it's done already. Okay, so we're gonna go frugal for this one, and this just goes with that big of a node. This stuff just goes super quick. Now here's where it gets interesting. On 3, we have a choice between chain lightning and earth shock. Okay, so earth shock, instead of bolt of lightning, it lobs balls of energy that inflict damage in an area around where it hits, leaving the ground dangerously electrified for some time. Now here's the drawback to this one. This one's a good one. But if you run over it, you'll hurt yourself. So if you're fighting a bunch of mobs, I can't see, if you're like running around in a room or an area and you're kind of held into that one area. Earth shock doesn't really work. Chain lightning reduces the speed at which the focus fires bolts, but damage is increased and the bolt can chain up to 2 additional targets. I like chain lightning, but we don't have enough experience. So let's run down. I really need to get my travel network set up because it is a pain to come all the way down here just to get some of this stuff. I need to turn this back on so I can get some more levels going. I had 100. I got 100 out of it the other day. So, as you can see, we got plenty of stuff. I'm going to turn it on as we leave. Fans are still on. Okay. And I have a a PEC one there, PEC Forager system set up there, so I can collect that stuff. I need to clean this out. One of these days, I'll set up, show you guys the mana bean farm. I'll probably do it off. There's 2 different things I want to set up for you guys. I want to show you. It's the mana bean farm and the seed farm, the Thaumcraft's seed farm. So yeah, those are 2 things I want to set up and show you guys someday. One of these days we'll get to it. But I think after next episode we're going to take a break from Magic. I got some stuff over in the ME tower we need to work on, and then we need to get the look at power sources from nuclear craft. So that's going to be a thing. Alright guys, so let me upgrade a few of these foci and I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. So, got done upgrading all my foci that I was going to upgrade. Some of these you can't upgrade. Let's see, what was it? Like the telekinesis and the uprising and the ender rift. You can't really upgrade those, but the warding, the equal trade, portable hull, shock, ice, excavation, fire, you know, those ones you can upgrade. And I've got all those upgraded. I'll show you this real quick. This is the bat one. And this is on full level 1. Let's see if I can find some baddies down here real quick. Hello, bad guys. I know you're here somewhere. There's a portal around here somewhere. Yeah, the portal's over here. I don't think I've played with these guys. Oh, they're all gone. Well, that's unfortunate. But there's a bad guy over here. So this gives out vampire bats now. So, wow, he hits pretty hard. Oh, it's out in the sunlight. Okay, that's why they're dying. Haha. Anyways, so that's all done. All the wand foci are done. Unfortunately, I've uncovered more foci. I'll show you here real quick. Alright, so where we're at is I've got a few more things to learn in this one that I want to do for next episode. We're going to do armor, and then we're going to do boss battles next episode. Maybe do the Britannia one. We'll see how much time we have left. I'll show you a little bit of the Thaumcraft realm. Not much of it. There's not really much there to show anyways. So I'll show you a little bit of that, and then we'll go for like four boss battles. And yeah, we'll beat those guys and get that stuff done, because there's stuff that you need from there to finish some stuff in, or to do some more stuff in Thaumcraft, but we probably won't end up doing, or might end up doing later. Who knows? But as far as armor is, I do have the void armor unlocked. I have to make this and scan it to get to the access of the rest of this stuff. So we can't really do anything more in here, or we can't go until I get that done. So I've got to get that primal made. Not really that expensive to make. Let's see, and I do have the Kami armor unlocked, and I will be making the armor, and I will be making all of the tools, just because I like their tools. And I'll probably be making, let's see, it's a 30% discount. I'll probably be making something out of these. As you can see, it's charged Thaumcraft wands, so it takes a little bit. It's time consuming to make these, especially the aquarium. It takes nether stars, so I'm gonna have to set up my wither skeleton farm, and I'm gonna have to set up a wither killer. You know what? Let's do that next episode. Let's do some more work on the. We'll do a tech break from magic. We'll work on the wither killer, setting up the wither killer, and setting up the rest of the farms that we need to. I've got some ideas for trying some things a little bit different. I want to try that grinder to see how that works. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll see how it works out. And then, because yeah, to make the Icorium, I need nether stars to make 8 of them. So I need nether stars. So, and we haven't done anything with the wither yet. So, but I've got all the different armors. And the one last thing I wanted to show you real quick, and I do have the, is it in this one? No, it's not that one. Artifact. I do have the fortress armor set made up, so I'm probably going to make the different sets and set them in here somewhere on stands, probably next to the door here. Put them on stands for the different sets. Excuse me. So yeah, the last thing I wanted to show you was this. It's the sanity checker. Now, as you're going through researching this stuff, you're getting warp. As soon as you get to the sanity checker, you need to make it as soon as possible. As soon as you get the Eldritch tab unlocked, so you can check your sanity. If you notice, top left-hand corner, there is a dark purple and a light purple. The light purple is your temporary warp. Dark purple is your permanent warp. Now, I will be gaining more of these. Now, here's the bad thing about warp. Warp will give you hunger that you have to eat rotten flesh with. It will also send Thaumcraft spiders after you. It will also send Eldritch Guardians after you. And it will also give you different research aspect points. So, how do you deal with your warp? Well, one way is with basalts, and I'm having problems auto-crafting these. What is going on? It said I made 20, but I don't have 20 in here. That is odd. I told you to make 20. Let's try that again. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Alright, so the way I have this set up, go down here. I have a cache up there for the basalts, and then my infinite water source is going to the arcane spa. Okay. So, as you can see, nothing's going on, but it's full of water. Okay. Now, this says mix with ingredients, and if you click it again, it says fluid only. Okay. So, if we take our basalts and stick them in there, it'll fill up with fluid. And it'll fill up all the way here in just a moment. And see, we don't have any more in there. So they're all in here. And they're slowly being used. Okay? That's why I wanted more. So I could keep this thing filled up. Okay, so if we step in here. I'm getting pushed around because I'm eating it. You spend enough time in here and it will take away your temporary warp. You can also use the soap. Let me see if this is some more salt's done. See, I don't know what's going on with this. I think I need to work on my ME system. Because my crafting is not working. Got 8 Salus Mundus. Okay, so make. Give it to me. Let's watch it. Let's see how she's working. Oh, you know what? I bet I'm missing something. I bet you all that stuff is stuck in one of these machines. Yeah, there's a stack in here. What am I missing? Oh, Cognito. Alright, that's fine. And then we'll probably need some Victus. Put that in there. You guys can work. That is what my problem is. I think I should have plenty of Ordo. I got 64 Ordo for now. Alright, anyways. Soap. I've got 1 soap made up. Now the sanitizing soap helps even more. Find a good spot here where I'm not moving around. Now I'm scrubbing myself. And there we go. It's not working. My warp should be going down by now. So it does help ward against it too. I've got ward warp for 24 hours. 24 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that. I forgot to check that. So yeah, next time we're gonna work on our mob farm and some more, and that will give me a chance to get some more of the stuff made up, because a lot of the Stormcraft stuff takes a long time to make. So and the research is ridiculous. So because when we do the armor, if we have time to at the end of next episode, I want to do some of the armor. I want to show you guys the enchanting for it also. There's 2 different ways to enchant. Not an auto mage. Where's it at? I think it's an autocraft. No, it's not. Well, one is. There's this infusing enchanting, but there is also. Where's it at? I'm not seeing it now. Oh, here it is. The Osmic Enchanter, and this is what I like to use. A little bit easier to use. Just a little pricey to make. So anyways, guys. If you like the episode, if you like Thaumcraft, heck, if you just like what I'm doing, man, give me that thumbs up. Show me some love. New to the channel, new to the series, hit that subscribe button so you can see some more. As of this recording, I'm at 69. Yeah, 69. We're getting close to that 100 mark, guys. So, share it. Tell your friends about it. Help me get to that 100 mark. You know you guys want to. You know you guys love this channel. So, anyways, guys, seriously, any comments or questions? Leave them down below. Until then, guys, I'll see you next time.